Hi students, what's up? Pleasant morning. In this video, you are going to learn about types of services. When speaking of service sector, service can be classified into three broad categories. So three broad categories. The categories are business services, social services and personal services. They have been explained in the following pages. First one is business services. So what you are thinking about business services? So what are the services are enjoyed by a business enterprises? Auxiliaries of trade. We already studied, right? Auxiliaries of trade like transportation, insurance, warehouse, banking and financing. So these all are services, isn't it? So business services are those activities which are used by business enterprise for conduct of their activities, to run their activities, to start and run the business in good manner. They need some services that all are auxiliaries of trade. What I said you already, that are business services. Then social services, social welfare organization, NGO, non-governmental organizations, orphans home, like not-for-profit organizations. So social services are services that are generally provided voluntarily in pursuit to certain social goals. Somebody's have an ambition to serve for the people, whoever the roadside people being hungry, for them they will serve the food, else they will sponsor for the children, whoever being orphans, and abundant people, they may join them to the away house, orphans house. So many homes are available, like old age house also. So there they can join. The social services and cleaning the road and street, that also comes under the social service. Personal services. Personal services are those services which are experienced differently by different customers. These services cannot be consistent in nature. Actually, after watch the movies, each and everyone's feedback will differ, because they are experiencing that movie differently by different customers. So different viewers are there, their attitudes are different, their point of view is different. So somebody's will enjoy the movie, this is conceptual, very important for the society. Somebody's will say like this, somebody's will say this movie is very worst movie and this and that like this. Okay, and somebody's will expect some more fight scenes only, so they won't enjoy the conceptual movies that you know. Okay, next. So now business services. It is actually very competitive well. So each and every business wanted to compete other business, they wanted to monopoly in the market. So they need the services of the business, like auxiliaries of trade, insurance services, banking services, warehousing services, transportation services. See, these all the services they need to run the business effectively and efficiently. So if it is industrial oriented corporation, if they wanted to start and run the business, they need money called capital. If it is industrial oriented business, they are approaching IDBI, Industrial Development Bank of India, IDBI, and IFCI, IDBI in the year 1964, IDBI Act, IFCI, Industrial Finance Corporation of India, 1948, first ever started in India about Industrial Financial Corporation. And ICICI, Industrial Credit Investment Corporation of India, in the year 1955. So these all are based on industries, and for industries only they are lending the money, which is called loan. They need capital money to start and run the business effectively and efficiently. Without capital, without financing support, definitely no business can achieve in the business sequences. They cannot be a monopoly in the market. Even they need not only money from the business, not only fund from the bank, they are expecting insurance facilities, transportation facilities, warehousing facilities and everything. So if you take any business, so they wanted to manufacture, at the same time they wanted to sell the products where the demand is high, isn't it? For the transportation needed, to transport the goods from one place to other place, we have to insure the product, isn't it? So insurance is essential, and to avoid the perishable consequences, we need warehousing. Warehousing facilities is needed. So all our business services, about it elaborately we are going to discuss about banking first ever. So bank stimulates economic activity in the markets by dealing in the money. So money plays vital role. Finance, money is the backbone for all the business activities. So without money, definitely we can't do any business, isn't it? So it mobilizes the savings of people and makes funds available of business financing their capital and revenue expenditure. See, what is the primary goal for banks? Accepting deposits and lending money. When they are doing accepting deposits at the time, it is generating savings habits. Generating savings habits in the peoples. So what peoples are doing, they voluntarily they want to deposit their money into the bank. So bankers are increasing repo rate, reserve repo rate systems because of the inflation, deflation they may do. So they are offering more and more interest money. Whoever wanted to deposit the money into the bank. So in that situation, if people are approaching the banker, so banker need more money because banker wanted to invest that money further, else they wanted to lend the money to the industries. So industries asking money from the bankers for higher rate. Bank will do. So people are depositing their money into the bank, and bank gives for higher interest the loan to the industries. And after get the profit, the industries are returning the money with interest amount to the bankers. So bankers are enjoying facilities, bankers are making money. At the same time, people who invested money into the bank, they are getting principals plus interest money from the bankers. So customers are happy, bankers are happy, industries are happy. So in between, bank plays vital role. So many different types of banks are there. So what banking can be classified into the following: commercial banks, cooperative banks, specialized bank, central bank. What is commercial bank? So commercially all the activities will be done by this bank. So this bank main activity is accepting deposit and lending money. So Banking Regulation Act 1949 says very clearly all these rules and regulations which they have to follow from the public for the purpose of lending investment, accepting deposit from the public and lending money or depositing money for the business enterprises, isn't it? So in this commercial bank also, private commercial bank, public commercial bank are there. So what is that? Act for Banking Reconciliation, which is that Banking Regulation Act is 1949. Very, very important is Banking Regulation Act 1949. So this gives rules and regulations for all the banks which is registered Schedule 2 in India. Okay, anyway, public sector banks are SBI, Canara Bank. So nearly 19 public sector banks, 19 commercial public sector banks in India. And apart from that, private sector bank also there. Karur Vysya Bank, CUB, City Union Bank, S Bank. So many banks are there. So that are all private sector banks. And next one, cooperative banks. Cooperative banks are governed by the provisions of State Cooperative Societies Act. Actually, Cooperative Societies Act 1912, Cooperatives Act is 1983. So State Cooperatives Act is protecting and meant essentially for providing cheap credit to their members. They are giving credit facility to its members, whoever being as the member in the cooperative society, cooperative bank. For them, they are providing money. They are giving loan facility for lower amount of interest than other banks. For example, that farmers can get loan from this bank for lower amount of interest or no interest rate. Whoever being member in this cooperative bank, they only can utilize these other services. It is an important source of rural credit, agricultural financing in India. So it is the backbone for agricultural industries in India. Cooperative bank it is. So in this bank, whoever being member in the bank, they only can get benefit from this. They are giving money, which is called, they are giving loan to us for low amount of interest. Then specialized bank. Specialized bank are foreign exchange banks. Foreign exchange banks, industrial banks, development banks, export-import banks, and catering to specific needs of these unique activities. These banks provide financial aid to industries, heavy trunky projects, and foreign trade. For these all, we are utilizing what bank? It is specialized bank. So first ever you take foreign exchange bank. Here you can do whatever the foreign exchanges, currency exchanges, everything we can do with the help of this bank, like Yes Bank, Malhotra. And next, industrial bank. Industrial banks which gives a loan facility for industries, to promote industries. Industrial estate, So in that industrial estate, whichever the industries are located, that all the industries can enjoy the facilities, loan amount facilities from industrial bank. So industrial banks are, IFCI is the first industrial bank in India. Industrial Finance Corporation of India, 1948. 1948. ICICI, Industrial Credit Investment Corporation of India, in the year 1955. And IDBI, Industrial Development Corporation of India, Industrial Development Bank of India, in the year 1964. Isn't it? Like this, so many industrial banks in India. So they are supporting industries. The development banks, that also industrial development banks. Then export-import banks called Exim Bank. If we wanted to export our India's product to some other country, else if some other country's product you are importing, so to do this all export and import activities, we need to approach this Exim Bank only. So before this was done by IDBI Bank, but nowadays after the act is 1982. 1982 is Exim Banks Act. Exim Banks Act. Then after 1982, then all the tasks and everything, powers are took over by Exim Bank in India to export, import any commodities, any product from India or to India. Category specific needs for their unique activities. These banks provide financial aid to industries, heavy, trunky projects, for foreign trade, for everything it is helpful. These all are called as specialized banks. So they are specialized in their name itself. If it is industrial oriented bank, they are specialized in industries help. And if it is Exim Bank, they are specialized in export import activities. And if it is foreign exchange bank, they are doing some exchanging activities like currency, Indian currency to dollar, and dollar to pounds, or pounds to Indian rupees. So whatever it is. And next one is central bank, which is very important. Central bank. Central bank of any country supervises, controls, and regulates the activities of all commercial banks of the country. So in India, all the commercial banks are scrutinized and watched and controlled by the central bank. Central bank is located in Mumbai. RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Also acts as a government banker. They are bankers bank. Who is the bankers bank? Central bank only. Bankers bank. And commercial bank, which is who is the head for all the commercial bank? RBI only. Bankers bank is which is that RBI only. And who is the government banker? RBI only. It controls, coordinates currency and credit policies of the country. Currency and credit policies of the country. Here they are checking out about inflation and deflation of our economy. So depends upon our economy, that currency rate system, repo rate, reserve repo rate. So everything should be monitored, and they will be prefixed by, before our great RBI governor was Tribal R, Raghuram Rajan. Then Urjit Patel came. So nowadays Sakti Kanta Das. Sakti Kanta Das, he is the RBI's governor. Governor of RBI is Sakti Kanta Das. In the year 1995, he was the collector of Dindigul. Okay, but now he is the RBI governor, the central bank of our country. Which is central bank of our country? This RBI. So it is a 3210. Functions of commercial bank. So what are the functions of commercial bank? Banks perform a variety of functions. Some of them are the basic or primary functions of the bank, while others are agency or general utility services in nature. The important functions are briefly discussed below. Acceptance deposits, lending money, check facility, remittance of funds, allied services. So these all are done by commercial banks. So commercial banks not only doing accepting deposits and lending loan, apart from that they are offering gift work checks, so check facilities, so auto sweep facilities account, then remittance of funds, RTGS we can do, we can send the money and we can buy point of purchase or point of sale, whatever it is, and allied services. Apart from the above services like check facility, remittance of fund, lending of funds, acceptance of deposits, they are giving allied services also, which is based on bank. So wherever we are using the banking transaction, there we can use all the facilities. That may be gift check. And apart from that, we can do EFT, electronic fund transfer, RTGS. So this on that, everything they are providing for us. And EBanking, the growth of internet and e-commerce is dramatically changing everyday's life. So everyday's life is changing by this e-banking. With the World Wide Web and e-commerce transforming the world into digit global village. The world becomes as smallest, which is called digit global village, because of this e-commerce, e-banking. The latest wave in information technology is internet banking. So it is the latest wave trend in internet banking. Internet banking is trend in the information technology. It is a part of virtual banking. If you are taking all the banking activities, part of that is virtual banking, like delivery channels, customers. So everything is e-banking only, that benefits. E-banking provides 24 hours, 365 days in a year services to its customer to bank. For banking activities, we can use 24/7 and 365 days. You can enjoy wherever you are. If you are traveling, you can use. If you are being at home or if you are going for official works, so wherever you are, you can do. So that much facilities are there. Consumers can make some of the permitted transactions from office or house or while traveling by mobile phone. So if the transactions are permitted, they can do. If they wanted to buy any product, not only buying products, they can transfer the money also, like EFT, electronic fund transfer. Now we are doing Google Pay, and we are sending money by Phone Pay. So everything are e-banking only. It includes a sense of financial discipline by recording each and every transactions. So here all the details will be recorded, from where you receive the money, amount is credited in your bank account, and to whom you send the money, and what are the products you bought. So everything is recorded. So while you are getting that recorded information called a bank passbook, everything is available, informations are available. Then after that you can scrutinize, okay, these much rupees we spent to buy this many items, and these days, this times we bought this many products for this much amount rupees. So everything you can see with the help of that bank statement. So bankers providing so much of user friendly for the people, and nowadays we also enjoying. So e-banking plays vital role. So whoever studying e-banking, they can become successful only in the future. Like this, many of them are preferring BCom e-com. BCom means BCom e-commerce. Like this they are studying anyway. I hope you enjoyed this lesson about all the banking activities, banking services and different kinds of services. Only banking we have discussed, and 3 to 4 more services are there.